I am
Me
super
too.
excited. All right. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Oh, well, hello, Millie. Elizabeth is here. Millie is here. Richleen is here. Trista is here.
Go figure.
Everybody, this is Trista. And Trista is going to put us on a show tonight. I am super excited. Super excited. So I'm
Hmm.
going to give the floor to Trista.
Oh
If
dear.
you want, go ahead and if you feel like it, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and what we're doing tonight. So it's all yours, baby girl.
Okay. So I have been doing energy healing since '98. I started with Reiki and did my first level in '98 and thought, well, I just wanted to, heal myself and, my animals and my friends and stuff. So I thought that's all I do. And then 10 years later, my second level kind of fell into my lap, and I was happy for that because I had moved away from the city that I was in before. So I was like, well, now I can do distance, for my friends back there. So that was perfect. And again, figured that's all I really wanted. And then I started to joke at about 9 years after that, oh, well, maybe, it's coming on 10 years, maybe my master level will fall into my lap. And then it did. Literally, this lady had walked into the store I was working in with a sign, and she wanted to hang it up with an ad for the different levels of Reiki, and they were all really reasonably priced. And I was like, I can do this. I can afford that. And the timing is right. And I had to laugh at how it all happened. And, uh, and yeah, so I got my third level in 2018. And then after that, I learned that a friend of mine taught tuning forks. So I learned her method from her, which was a little more convoluted than I like and a little more formulaic than I like. Like I'm more of a kind of fly by the seat of my pants and what does the energy tell me to do kind of girl. So, but I appreciated what I learned from her, of course. Um, and that kind of got me on the road. And then I started reading Eileen McCusick's books, and she's brilliant. And she talks more about working in the energy field as opposed to just on the body. So working in the energy field, you can address things from the past. So it's nice for like helping with trauma, even unknown trauma, because it forms little dense patches in the energy field, and you can feel those when you're going through with the tuning forks. Like I can feel the vibration change or hear it change or just know, like it comes through different ways depending. But yeah, it's really handy for that. So, and it's fascinating because I had one friend of mine come to see me, and after I had described what I do on Facebook, she booked and she came in. And so I'm working on her, and I find like something in her past. And I ask her about it, and she starts to laugh, and she's like, I was wondering if you'd catch that. Like, okay, this has been a test apparently, but I passed, so it's all good. Yeah, so uh, yeah, I've been doing sessions. Like I had a place where I was working, and I could do, in-person sessions there. So that really helped to kind of get me on my feet with it. Before that, I was doing pay it forward sessions online. I would just I had my Facebook page, and if people contacted me and wanted a session, I would say, yes, I'll do this. And then however it feels right for you to pay it forward into the world, do it. Preferably not money, I would ask. Like, just if you can do something, I find that just so much more effective to create that ripple. So that was what I would request. I never followed up or anything. That's their karma if they choose not to. But
Right.
um, yeah, yeah. So that's that, and that got me a lot of really good practice, especially working with strangers, right? Where there's no, where I don't know what I'm walking into. It's one thing when you're
Right.
working on people, and it's like, well, I already know, what you're like, and maybe some of your history or whatever. But without knowing that was really, really good practice. So yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, and yeah, it works over distance. Even if like it's kind of like with Reiki where you can do distance sessions and you can be on the phone with the person or not. They don't even really have to know what's happening. I mean, they need consent, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But as far as, like I'll get consent sometimes and be like, okay, well, I'll send you sometime in the next 24 hours kind of thing, if they're okay with that. But my point is that tuning forks are the same way. And Eileen McCusick she did not believe that they would be. And then one of her friends who was a doctor, a medical doctor, he was intrigued by what she did, but he lived across the country. So he was like, well, what about, sending distance? And she's like, oh, no, that's not going to work. And he's like, have you tried it? She's like, no. So they did, and she could feel everything the exact same way that if he had been lying on the table. And I'll do the same thing. I've done that as well, where I'll put stones to represent each chakra and then work as if they're laying on the table. So yeah, that's fun.
So you did Reiki on Desiree's cat?
I did. Yes.
Oh wow! Can
Yeah.
you tell
Well,
us a little about
the
that?
cat. That's um,
I'm interested.
yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you on that. Um, what I was it was I still want to do another session with her too, because I like to do two with animals at least, because they can only really absorb so much at a time. And I find that the further I'm into it, the more like the images and feelings start to come. So sometimes that can be a challenge with the short sessions that I have with animals, and sometimes not so much. But yeah, so her kitty has been peeing outside the litter box or not peeing at all, and so what I was feeling is that perhaps she didn't know. Like I was sensing like some shame in her, and like she didn't understand that that's where she's supposed to go consistently. Um, so yeah, I mean we'll see. It's very recent, so tell us in meows, Trista. Thank you, Victor.
I was getting to that. That's funny. I love it. That's great.
Yeah. And I've done tuning forks for animals too. Well, my cats love it, of course, to the point that they'll just like Tulsi will come over and like stop it from ringing because she's trying to rub on it and stuff.
Aw.
But I did a session one time for somebody's dog, and I did the first Reiki session, and it didn't feel like I got through the way I wanted to, and wasn't getting the answers that I wanted to. So then I did a tuning
Mhm.
fork session for him, and I found this stuff in the dog's past, and so I had a bunch of questions for the human after that, and the story checked out. It was really fascinating that he had had some trauma in his puppyhood, and and that was still affecting him, and she saw changes in him. So that's very cool. I love working with animals because they're so sensitive to it, and it's almost an immediate shift. The first time I had tried with a coworker's gerbil, one of those little rodent type animals, and he hadn't been eating. So his friend, like she had two, one of them passed away, and the other one did not see, like he didn't know that his friend had died, and never saw the body or whatever. So she kind of felt like maybe that was part of the issue. And yeah, and he just wasn't eating. And then she got two more, thinking that it would help because he would have friends. And no, he just allowed himself to be, bullied by them. And so she was really concerned. And so I did a session for him, and right away, like I picked up that he didn't understand what happened. And so I just kind of sent that. I showed him in my mind as best as I could, and I told the human to also show him with her mind, like get that picture formed
Yeah.
in your brain, and then just send it to him. And so she did that. And honestly, before the end of the session, he had gone to his dish and was eating. And after I think about a month and a half later, he had put back on all of the weight that he had lost in his depression. So yeah, so it was good.
Sorry about that. I
That's
thought I
okay.
had all that on vibrate. I was in a hurry to get. Come on, come here. You want to meet everybody? Come here real quick. Come on,
Oh, good.
come on, come on. This is my Layla. This is my Layla.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Hi there. How are you doing, hun?
Good now that my mama's at home. Yeah, this is my girl.
Yeah.
The other ones think they're lap dogs, but my Shy is 80 pounds, and my Sweet Pea is 60 pounds. Layla's only 40. She's my little girl. All right, so
Nice.
yeah, and this is my old man. He's 17. He's about blind. He's about deaf. The most
But
playing
still
he does
happy.
is rolling on his back. Oh yeah, he's very, very happy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all that matters.
He's got a good life. He was my mama's dog when my mama passed a couple of years ago. But yeah, he's a good boy.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, and he's like 110 pounds. He's a big old boy.
All right.
Yes, Millie, you are
So,
correct. People think that animals don't have souls and that animals don't have feelings and that animals can't feel, and that's not true.
yeah,
Everything
yeah,
is alive. The trees are alive. Animals have souls. They feel things. I
yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
Oh, well, hello, Iron
Hi.
Hair Horse. How are you?
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's
even
next?
Dolores Cannon even talks about inanimate objects having souls as well. She had regressed somebody um, to her lifetime as a rock, which is so
Everything is alive.
fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
Everything is alive.
Well, because the
You
earth is
know,
alive.
the first human. Your nose is cold, Blackie. The first human spiritualism was done by the indigenous people, and it's called animism. It's
Hmm.
it's it's
Hmm.
kind of like, and I'm actually gonna do a couple of shows on that because I'm intrigued by that, because all my life I've always felt like that everything is alive.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like my mom, when she died, she came back as a female cardinal, and I know that it was her because my mama was all about her food. We had a bag of deer corn at the front corner of the house, right? Out of all the birds in my yard, that one female pecked a hole in that bag to eat the corn, and I knew that was my mama. And
Wow. Oh, that's
yeah,
cool. Yeah.
so I don't know who that is. They're going to have to wait. I'm busy. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple of shows on that because and it's called animism. Y'all go look it up. But it's where they believe everything is alive, and they believe that when you die, that your spirit, your soul comes back like into the earth and reborn.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Well, anything else, or should I get this show on the road here?
Yep, go right ahead.
Any other questions? Okay. So, working this way, like with a group, usually what I'll do is play the fork and just kind of see if it tells me anything or what it tells me.
Okay.
And they almost always do. And I'm going to turn the echo up on my mic. So I'm going to sound all weird and floofy for
Okay,
that's
that's
happening.
fine.
Let's start with.
Back up, baby. Come here, Layla.
Let's start with the 222. That feels right. And hi, Christine. Hey, everybody. Not paying attention to chat very well. Let's get forked. That's right, Laura.
Somebody wants to join us.
And let me know how the sound is. If it's not coming through properly or if it's too loud or anything like that. Let me know, guys.
It sounds like you're in a bathroom.
Yes, because I turned up the echo so that this would work better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I'm not, don't worry, I'm not in the bathroom.
Miss Laura says to turn it up a little bit.
Turn it up a bit.
And way to go,
Volume.
almost 500 subs. Congrats. Y'all make sure you connect to each other in the chat, please. Let's build this community up.
Thanks, Des. Okay, I turned up the volume a little bit, so hopefully that will help. Headphones also help a lot.
Thank you, Amya. Amya.
Amaya.
Okay.
Right, Amaya? We went through
you.
this on my stream one day. I was like, is it Amaya or Amia? Or something else
This
entirely.
this is Layla. She had to be part of the show.
So I'm feeling this in my heart. That doesn't mean that everybody will be. Just you can pull it into wherever you feel you need it, or just kind of let it sit and see where it decides to go.
Yeah, I feel it in my chest area.
Yeah. And I wasn't sure, like, if I could trust that because I've had a lot of caffeine today. I'm like, is that just the caffeine or is that something happening there? And then I felt it kind of loosen. I thought, okay, excellent. Ooh. Oh, Irene felt it there too. Right between my boobs. Pretty much, yeah.
I think Miss Layla feels it too.
So Jackie, it's funny you say that because I'm putting out videos each morning. They're 11 minutes roughly, or 11 minutes of the tuning forks. And then if I ramble a bit in front of it, then it goes a little bit longer, but just short little videos. The first week I did the chakras. This week, it's only the second week, and I'm pulling a oracle card each day. and having like telling about that, and then people can kind of meditate on that if they'd like to, or you can just draw the frequency into wherever you feel like you need it. And I've got them all in a playlist as well. So if people want to just listen to the whole playlist, you can do that too. Yes, I know you're here, but you can't be bothering Mom right now. No. I'm sorry, my love.
Hello, Roman.
Sorry, Tulsi just kind of does whatever she wants, and I have to accommodate around her.
That's kind of what cats do, right?
Yep.
Them. Okay, what you want, baby? All right.
Here, I'm going to put the link for that playlist in here. Give me a second. I know, baby. And then hopefully she'll get distracted before it's kind of doubtful, but we'll see. And there.
That poor kitty. Oh, that poor kitty wanted to be alive too, huh?
Poor kitty. Psh, she's fine. Right, baby? Now you're just going to be a little bit of a nuisance, aren't you? It's okay.
That's okay.
It's a good thing you're cute. Good thing you're cute. Okay.
Right.
You gotta move along. Nope. Please stay over there. See, this is what she does. Okay. I love you, but go play with a catnip toy or something, or go beat up your sister. Okay, I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna put her out. Come here, baby. Come here. I love you.
I don't know if I want one of those or if I want a singing bowl or one of each. I kind of like the tuning forks, but I kind of like the singing bowls too. But the tuning forks, I popped in on one of her lives, and she was using a fork that she said she didn't care for. One of each. Yes, ma'am, Desiree. Bet. And she was doing one. It was actually for pain, and it didn't make my headache go completely away, but it did help back it off. So I was impressed with that.
Yeah, I would say do one of each and then kind of go from there. I do both. Like when I'm doing in-person sessions, I do both. But I find, and I mean, I guess I can't speak for all brands of tuning forks, but I've bought singing bowls before that were not what they were supposed to be. So like,
Right.
I wanted to collect all the different chakras, right? And I got a new one and brought it home, and it was the exact same pitch as another one of them. So I was like, okay, that's suspect. Yeah. So I feel like, unless you do like the really pricey ones, which I mean, obviously those are going to be better.
They are. I went and looked them up, and they are a bit pricey.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, and the good tuning forks can be too, but they're powerful. I feel like I get more more direct healing with the tuning forks than I do with the bowls, but there have definitely been clients who have said, like, I felt that break through something when I was using a bowl. So, but I tend
Gotcha.
to favor the forks personally. Yeah. Yeah. Sound is powerful
Yeah, did
because
you
we're
hear my
all
dogs in the thing
vibrating, right?
crazy? So
Yeah.
lately I've had a
Exactly.
thing for, I have a maraca egg that I use to help cleanse my space. Sometimes if I'm sitting here doing readings, in between readings, I'll use my maraca egg. I think I've showed
Mm-hmm.
you guys that before. But real quick, and then we'll get back to the tuning forks. I am so excited about this. Let me show you what my sister brought me. Um,
We have our own unique frequency, Laura, and we also have, oh, what was I going to say? It changes. It changes from like day to day and minute to minute as well.
right. So
Yeah.
she got me some.
Ooh, very nice. Love it. I had
I
a hard time finding, yeah. And
I
it's
love
funny
it.
because yeah, and they really do help for breaking up energy. When
Yes.
I'm doing like energy readings on my channel, I'll either like strike a tuning fork or use a rattle or shaker or maraca, whatever you want to call
Yeah. Yeah.
them. Yeah. So does the brand of forks that I buy exclusively, I just, I've learned to trust them and that's all there is to it, are Eileen McCusick's. So her store is Biofield Tuning Store. And yeah, and they're up there. They're not cheap, but they're awesome. And they like the sound lasts for a long time and they're good ones for sure.
Trista, you carry on. I will be right back. I
Okay.
gotta let my dogs out. Okay, I'll be right back. You
Hey,
carry on. I'll be right back.
okay. Okay. So I will continue. And again, this is the 222 in case anyone missed that. So let's do a few more of this guy here and really clear that heart chakra energy. Sorry. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Des. Now, FYI, the ones like this are the unweighted ones are really good. Like they're the ones that you can get the sound from and really nice for in the energy field. And on the body, I would suggest the weighted ones. So they have the little barrels at the end. You can buy attachments for them. This one just makes it feel nicer. This one actually amplifies the energy, the one with the holes in there. And they're, yeah, very nice. And remember, you can bring this into wherever you feel that you need it. So when I say, like, because I'm feeling it in the chest, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's right for you and what's true for you. So listen to your body and do what feels right for you. I'm still feeling it in my heart, but I'm also feeling that someone's needing it for their third eye. And that can be addressing stress or insight, intuition, of course, even sleep for some people, mood. To hit the fork, I use a puck. I actually got this from the same store. And it's funny because she says the puck to use would be a Canadian hockey puck. So literally this like even says Canada on it. And I'm in Canada and I ordered a Canadian hockey puck from the US and then paid enormous shipping for it. But I wanted the little logo. Now, the other thing you can do, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Nope. The other thing you can do for striking it is a weight with the neoprene or whatever you call it on it.
Okay.
And this is nice if you want to do two, because then you can just have it sitting there and do two at the same time. So here, let me.
Oh, whoa, it's fixing to get deep, guys.
Sorry?
I said it's fixing to get deep. You going to strike two of them?
So I have the 528 and the 417. So ideally, like if I had two really good mics that were one in each ear, then if you were listening on headphones, it would be like a binaural beat of 111. But I'm not that fancy because I'm not a millionaire yet.
Come on.
Yeah, it's something rubber or, I mean, they're pretty friendly. You just don't want to, Apparently, the American hockey pucks are harder than the Canadian ones, and that's why she said always get the Canadian ones. So I'm feeling this in the past, and I gotta say, I've never had that happen before in like a live session like this. So that's really interesting. So I'm feeling it, I want to say like 10 years ago. So if there's something maybe for somebody that happened 10 years ago that kind of created some trauma in your field, then this could be addressing that for you.
Does retail count as trauma?
Yes, yes, it does. Absolutely, for a lot of us.
Explain. 10 years ago, I was working retail. I was assistant manager at Michael's Arts and Crafts. I run the frame shop. Yeah, you talk about trauma, and more from the customers than anything.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah,
I don't know why
imagine.
I thought that, but I did.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it pops in your head, there's something there, right?
Especially around the holidays. So
Yeah.
people are daft anyway, but it gets worse around the holidays. And it's,
And I could imagine a store like that, because I mean, any store that you're at, like, because I know working like with supplements, and people would be like, what do you have for moringa, let's say? And so I take them over to the moringa, and they look at the two brands that we have and go, do you have such and such brand? And I'll be like, no. Oh, well, I wanted, such and such brand. Well, I can't like just bend over and pull it out of my butt. Like, this is what we have.
thank
I've never
you,
even
thank
heard of that
you.
brand before. I don't know what to tell you. They're all pretty much the same, honestly.
Yes, yes, I am
So,
fired
yeah.
up
And
arrogant
and
crafter.
there,
And I
yeah,
worked the custom
crafting would
frame
be,
shop. I was
sorry.
manager of the custom. I was manager of the frame shop in Michael's for eight
Oh, geez.
years. Oh, honey. Oh, yeah. I'm done with retail. I don't give a damn. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but I'm done. Never again. I will go shovel poo out of a stall. Never again.
Oh, and is that your friend too? Is going through a divorce 10 years ago? Yeah, that'll do it. So there's a few things going on. No wonder that came up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, that's better. It feels like there's some clearing happening. You can kind of tell even when I strike it that, it just sounds a little bit different. Sometimes the tones are more clear and sometimes it's a little louder. So I'll do one more of these guys.
That was a very sharp sound.
I apologize if it was uncomfortable, because that does happen sometimes too.
Who said it was uncomfortable? Oh, just
Sorry,
the
no, I
sharp.
said I apologize if it was. Yeah, the sharp.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
got you.
Okay, so let's do the 417 on its own. I really like the 417 for breaking up stuck energy. It seems really good for that. So yeah, let's do that and see what happens here. Oh, it's the anniversary of your divorce tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't uncomfortable. Sometimes you gotta shake it through or shake it out, depending on what you're kind of addressing at that moment. So if I start to do weird things, that's why.
I've seen people
33
dance
years.
it. Yeah, I've seen people dance it off, dance off the old
Mm-hmm.
energy and and they use that old I call it hymn and mountain type music, like the deep throat
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
it's what are they doing? But man, they're shaking it off. They shaking off the
Yeah.
day's energy, or the chords that attach to them. And I'm like, man, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't move like that if I wanted to. But it's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny because Eileen McCusick talks about that, and she'll do that sometimes when she's doing her own videos, or she'll just kind of shake it. And and I kind of at first was like, okay, that's a little performative, is what I thought. And then I started doing it, like, okay, I get it now. I totally get it. Sometimes it's just necessary.
Yeah.
Also,
No.
if you feel like you're holding your breath at all, especially with the forks, take a big, deep, audible breath and let it out. Um, which is honestly is good advice anytime if you feel like you're holding your breath, because a lot of us do that. Some people just never learned or made it a habit how to breathe properly. So, and that's so important physically and energetically.
Yes. Now, sometimes after a rough day at work, or I'm just going to be honest with you. One day last week, last Wednesday, and pardon my language, but girl, I ain't going to lie, it was balls to the wall all day long. I about got into a fight on my job site. Yeah, it was freaking horrible. It was a really, really bad day. I
Yeah.
come home, I park my truck, I get out, and I shake that shit off before I ever come through
Yeah.
my front door. I don't. I just shake it like a dog shakes water off of him.
Yeah. 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 Another wonderful thing you can do is to um, have a shower. Now, everyone knows
Mhm.
about salt baths. Now,
Yeah.
I don't like baths. If I had a comfortable bathtub, fine, but I don't. So, what a friend of mine who's a shaman taught us is put maybe like a third, quarter cup or a third of a cup of salt, like a nice salt, not like iodized crap, but sea salt or Himalayan. I have this one salt mix that I absolutely love that's called Sacred Salts, and
Mhm.
it's salt from Hawaii, Peru, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Himalayas. So it's all mixed together. It's beautiful. Love it. Anyway, so you take some salt, add your favorite body wash to it, mix it up, and then just scrub and scrub everywhere. Then with the dregs that you can't, that you have left, put water in it, shake it around, and then pour it down your back to get your
Yeah.
back as well. And
I
honestly, you walk out of there feeling like a different person.
I use I make my own sugar scrubs and my own salt
Mhm.
scrubs. So I do basically what you're doing, but
Yeah.
I use a salt scrub in the shower. I'll wash real
Yes.
good, and that'll be the last thing I do, and it feels
Yeah.
amazing. It
Yeah.
it
Yeah. There you
really
go.
does.
Yeah. Awesome. So this one I'm feeling like kind of third eye area, but not here. I'm feeling it on the sides. So I'm wondering if what I'm getting from it is someone's not hearing something important clearly. I feel like there's messages coming in, and either they're being lost on you completely, or being misrepresented or misunderstood. That's what I'm feeling from that. So it's pretty specific. It might just be one person, but that's what I'm getting right at this moment.
Oh, I know what you want.
Breathing moves, yes, lymph around, and so do the forks, especially the ones that you use on the body. They're really fantastic for moving lymph. Yeah, exactly, Elizabeth, in the temples. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm right here.
Interesting. Okay, one more. It feels like it's cleared.
That is very relaxing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, across your forehead and your temples. Yep. Yep. Excellent. We're all on the same page. I love that. Okay, let's do the 174, especially since you brought it up. And it's not that I don't like it. I should clarify. It's, as far as tones go, it's my least favorite of the sound profile that I have going on. But it's very effective.
Yes.
So this is the 174, everybody. Yeah. Tuning. Feeling this one in my shoulders. And I mean, to be fair, I was kind of feeling tense there before I started, but it's helping to kind of relax them.
Feeling it through my fingertips up my arms.
Oh, interesting.
Across through
Do
my
you?
fingertips
Yeah.
up my arms through my neck. Yes, I have upper bilateral
Yeah.
carpal tunnel.
Ah, yes. Yeah. And that's exactly where I was. Well, I was feeling it here, not so much in my limbs, but in my shoulders for sure. Yeah. And Irene felt it, solar plexus, more boobs, and into my shoulders, visceral. Yeah. Yep. Wow. It really traveled. That's very cool, Irene. Thank you for
Yeah, it did.
sharing.
Yeah, I could feel it. That's why I pulled my arms out and stuck my fingers out, just letting that
Mm.
energy run up my arms. That was
Hmm.
different.
It's funny. I had a second where I was like, "Wow, Tulsi's being so good." Oh, right, I forgot I banished her.
Right.
Oh, everyone's feeling it in their boobs. That's funny, guys.
Come on in if you come over here. Come on. Sweet pea, you sit right there. Are you guys enjoying the podcast?
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Forgot about that. It's funny. I just read the first sentence and I was like, "Oh, I forgot. I better get on that." And then she did it. Oh, okay. I guess I did. That's the one that I did with the cards, right? And I pulled a card for like I think every minute and a half or something like that. But I didn't talk for the whole time. Sometimes I, sometimes, occasionally, not often. Only if you ask nicely, right, Elizabeth?
All right, well, sit down right there. You can still be in my lap and sit in the chair, girl. They missed me today. I had 4 days off and went back to work today, and
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with the cats when I get a job. They're going to be like, "But you were here. You were here all the time." They'll probably cheer. They'll have a party.
right, right. That's how cats do.
Yeah. Okay, one more of the 174.
I can see now I'm gonna have to keep Layla a chair right here.
Okay, so next, let's do the 144. This one, when I first got it, I wasn't a huge fan of the sound, but I love it because it's very sensitive to the subtle changes in the energy that it's working with. Like, because it'll sound like crap when it's dealing with stuff, and once that energy clears, like the sound that comes through becomes so much more defined. And yeah, so that's why I've really learned to love this one a lot. And if you're not wearing headphones, this one you might not hear for quite as long because it'll have a good, first couple of seconds, and then the vibration shifts to more of a vibration instead of a sound, or a lot lower of a tone. This one I'm feeling in my lower back.
So you put down. There you go. See, that's not that bad. And you're still in my lap. And we both got plenty of room. So you look at my there you go. The other two are wanting to get up in my lap too.
Feeling left out.
Yep.
In your butt cheeks. This is turning into an interesting session with everybody. Feeling it in all the awkward places. Yes, Laura's videos are awesome. She does sound bowls. So definitely check out her Take 10 Tuesday.
I think I have subscribed to her, but I don't get all my notifications for all of my people that I follow.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with
and sometimes YouTube will change it, so go back and like turn on all of the notifications. Sometimes you have to do it a couple of times before it takes.
Okay.
How would we pick a beginner fork? Honestly, intuition. Now, when I got mine, my first two forks were the 174. Oh, not that one. The one that I did before. The one that I said I don't like as much, but it's for pain. So that's why I chose that one. Figured that would be handy. Pain and anxiety is what she suggests it for. And I mean, it's going to help to correct things in the field regardless, because it's not about what frequency you're using for the most part. It's about finding that stagnation in the energy field and letting the fork just sit there. Because what it's going to do is reflect it back to the body, then the body will correct it and integrate it into, the frequency that the body maintains, as opposed to the frequency of the fork. So you can get healing from really most of them, probably, if not all. I don't want to say all because that feels a little too blankety, but it should be helpful regardless of what frequency you choose. But I chose this one and the sonic slider, which is this one, the one that I have the fancy guy on there, because the sonic slider is really nice on the body. And you can use it like on your face and on your feet or whatever, maybe not, from feet to face without cleaning it, but but yeah, very, very nice, and very nice for moving lymph. She did a video, Eileen did a video where she had challenged people to use the sonic slider on their face for 28 days, I believe it was, or 21 days, and did a before and after video of people. And some people looked like they had plastic surgery. It's crazy. It's crazy. Very, very cool. Hi, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda. Desiree has a good question.
Oh, would the intuitive hit come from the sound or just looking? You'll know. Yeah, I mean, the sound is going to help, but you don't always have that opportunity. So yeah, just listen to your gut, whatever it's saying. And if you'll feel a pull. So if you can do that just by looking at them, then great. But it is nice to hear the sound too. And if you're getting from her store, like she's got videos all over the place too, not all over the place, but on her channel.
Right.
And you'll be able to hear the forks that way. I don't think she has that on the website though.
Okay. Laura has a question.
Yeah. Explain how you feel resistance when you run into something. So a couple different ways. Sometimes I just know. And sometimes, probably most often, I hear it in the sound. So, and you got to be kind of careful because, there's always like the Doppler effect where, if I have the sound going and I'm moving, then it's going to change relative to where I'm holding it, right? So when I'm working on people, I'll move with the fork so that I'm getting the same sound or the same distance from my ear and all of that kind of stuff to keep it as consistent as possible. Um, but I'll feel it, it'll, the vibration literally changes. And it's funny because Eileen says, she's like, everybody kind of feels it differently, but everybody feels it. Anyone that she has trained knows. They all get to that same spot and go, okay, no, this, yeah, I need to stay here for a little bit. Any others? I saw the
Elizabeth,
two
have you seen the rain
what?
drums? Those are really, really cool. Have y'all seen the rain drums?
I don't think so.
Oh, you guys got to go look them up. I want one so bad. I'll get one. Eventually, I'll get one. But
What?
they're really cool. They're round, and they're kind of just shaped. And then they have like little cutouts in them. And then when the rain hits it, yes, the panda drum. Thank you, Amanda. Rain drum. Yes. Go check them out. They're awesome. When the rain hits it, it makes its own music, man. It
Ooh,
yeah, they're really, really cool.
that's cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The cylinders too. Yes. So, Miss Elizabeth, we need to talk about the cylinders because those are really cool also.
So, are they the same sort of idea? Or because I have a cylinder that sounds like thunder.
The one she has, I believe, is blue. I believe. Um, Elizabeth, I'm going to post this so you can join us, so you can tell us about your cylinder if you want to. You don't have to.
Oh, my
Yes, your
tube
tube
thingy, Trista.
thing.
Because I have this one. My other one is not out, but oh yeah, it is. I lied. So these guys kind of make a thunder sound.
Oh,
They're so good for grounding. And then this one, it looks a little fancier. The sound is a little bit different.
oh, that is cool.
Yeah, and they're cheap, like $20 on Amazon. Yeah, depending. I mean, there's a
Oh,
range, of
that's
course,
okay,
but
Miss Elizabeth. Well, maybe next time, sweetie. And I hope you get to feeling better. I hope your back gets better.
oh, okay. Yeah, let's get your back better.
Yes, definitely. Oh, I know
Because
what you're
that's where I was
talking
feeling
about.
this one. That's where I was feeling this one is lower back. And what's coming to me energetically is saying yes when you want to say no and when you know it's in your best interest to say no. Because that will affect our hips, especially. But I feel like that's what this is telling us. And a lot of us do that.
Miss Elizabeth is feeling it.
Excellent. Dude.
I know she was like, "Whoa!" Oh, we're sending.
Oh, Des is feeling it in her head. Yeah, it'll go where it needs to go. Oh, hopefully you're not hearing my stomach growl.
feel that through my whole body. It just like,
Yeah.
and I
I
got
like this one for grounding.
yeah, my hairs are standing up on my arms.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that last time you did that, oh yeah, now this running up my back. I can feel it.
Oh, kitty litter. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh wow. Well, I gave myself a concussion with a tree limb, so
Yeah, I'm seeing it kind of start in the lower back and then swirl outwards
you hit it one
and
more time.
around. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I
Probably a
was
couple
gonna.
more because I haven't got there yet. Yeah,
Okay.
it still wants more.
I can feel it. Yeah. I can still hear it.
Mm-hmm. So it's starting to sound a little bit better. Is what I'm going to do is add the 222 in and do them both at the same time. Um, she sells them together and calls them the peacemakers, which I thought was cute and a good way to get me to buy something. To be fair, I did want to. Not supposed to clang them together.
Hello, bearded dragon. I am so glad that you were able to be here. Trista, that's wild.
Hi, bearded dragon. I know your name. I know I've seen you before in a few streams, I think. Time for bed. Fight it. Oh, don't fight it. I thought you know how that little heart will like kind of obscure some of the messages. So I saw time for bed, bearded. Fight it.
I bet you are tired.
That's a good idea, Jackie. Yeah, practice your breathing with it. Well, maybe this will help, bearded dragon.
Thank you, Amanda, for stopping in. I appreciate you. Yes, I got to get up at 4 a.m. I should be going to bed soon, but I'm going to finish this first.
Nice to see you, Amanda.
You have a
Yeah, I
good
guess
night,
it's late for you.
sweetheart.
Okay. The reason I wanted to do them together is because I felt like the 144 just needed that little bit of help to lift, for lack of a better word.
Mhm.
I want to
To
say
live.
raise the vibration because that's not really what I mean, but just to get it to that next level. Okay, so this is the last fork that I have. I did play this one with the 417 earlier for the 111 frequency because this is the 528. Everybody loves the 528. I love it because it's almost like the feather duster. So I can go through with the 417 and kind of clear those like bumps. And then this one is nice to go through the energy field afterwards and smooth it out. So that's why, and it's just such a beautiful sound. And it even says right on there, DNA repair, which is kind of fun. But very good, very nice for the crown, nice for everywhere, but it is a really divine frequency.
Good night, Elizabeth. Get some rest. Take care of your back.
So this one I'm feeling in the back of my neck. Is anybody else having experiences with it? So maybe it's about not feeling heard. Because the throat is often, are we speaking our truth? But also the flip side of that, are we being heard? I'm also feeling it in my left knee.
Girl, you spot on. serious. You are spot on. My left knee needs a knee replacement soon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah. Oh, and what's your name again? Richleen
Yes.
is feeling it in the back of her neck also.
Richly, we all
Interesting.
might sleep good tonight.
Oh, and left knee too. That's very cool.
Yeah. I could feel that running all the way down. Yep. It's almost like it runs down this side, down through my hip to my knee. That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Running down your
Good,
spine. Yeah.
bearded dragon. Good. Take it all in, sweetheart. Take it in. Bearded dragon says he can feel it running down his
Hmm.
spine. That's good.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah. That's very good.
hard life to
And
be
you
so.
can and you can intentionally draw it in where you want it to be too. Like you have the option of kind of letting it do its thing, which is always good. But sometimes it's nice to, mentally direct it, tell it what to do, and it will. Just have that intention, and it will.
Right. It's all about the intent.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go let my dog in.
I wonder if feeling it all the way down your spine like that is indicating that there wasn't enough flow between the chakras before. Because I find that in a lot of clients that, the chakras themselves will feel mostly healthy, but that connection between them is not optimal. Oh, gee, yeah, well, that'll do it. 13, though. 13 is a good number. So use that if you believe in that sort of thing. But yeah, 13 is a powerful, it's a goddess number. It's 13 moons in the year. But that'll definitely affect the energy flow for you too. And some people might tell you that metal is going to distract the energy, which perhaps it could, especially if you believe that it will. But honestly, um, I broke my arm right after I learned my second. Um, Sorry, sometimes when I'm doing energy work, my brain just checks right out. Um, After my second level, I fell and I literally on my way home, like I was walking home, I fell and broke my arm very, very badly. And uh, and so I have a titanium bone because the bone was just smashed. Um, but I put that intention into it that it would be my bionic arm, my bionic healing arm. Des and I are on the same page with the 13 moons in a year. Excellent.
This is Sweet Pea.
Oh, hello, sweet pea. Look at you.
This is my autistic child.
Aw.
Yeah,
And
she's
how
a
is
little bit
sweet?
different.
How's she responding to the frequencies? Does she
She's
seem
been
comfortable with
sitting
it?
right here. She's been sitting right here,
Love
and
it.
that's unusual for her. But she's been sitting
That's
right
awesome.
here. And there was that one that you did that she sat right there, and she cocked her head like, "What's going on?"
Oh, love it. I
Yeah.
love
So
it.
wow. Yeah, think she's got to have a little more attention than the rest of them.
Okay, I think probably two more strikes with this guy, and then that should probably wrap it up. Let's see.
Come over here. Go ahead. Come here. Don't you do it. Don't you jump. All right, come here, Sweetie. Come on.
How's everybody feeling? And don't forget too, if you found this helpful, like go to my channel and I have videos up. Sometimes I do lives, although when I do lives, I ramble a lot during them. So if you want just focused energy, and you can check out the recorded videos. I'll put the link again for the playlist because I have ones that are 11-minute, nice, quick videos, and I go through the different forks and different chakras in the first week, and then some oracle cards in the second week, and I'll probably just end up choosing different card sets each week, and yeah, so there's that.
I will have to try to go get caught up on that.
Yeah, and it's nice, like to have if if you're having pain or anxiety or stress or whatever that you feel like you want addressed, then check it out. Yeah. Does
Roman,
anyone
you
have any
still with us?
questions?
How are you? I feel fabulous, Trista.
Excellent. Yay.
I feel
And I feel
fabulous.
better than I did before too.
My dog,
that's
my
that's
dog
the wonderful
feels
thing is that when I give a session, I get a session.
right, right. I was really surprised with my sweet pea not freaking out over the forks, the frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed with that because she doesn't do loud noises. She don't do kids at all. She don't
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
screaming and the yeah, she does. She
They're
will
so
freak.
unpredictable. That would be hard. That would be really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she gets treated a little different to accommodate her disability,
Of course. Of course. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
And yes,
And
so thank you, Des, for putting the store in there again too, because someone Goldmunzy had
that
asked
is
about the.
that's Roman, Trista. That's Roman.
Well, Roman had asked, and Des put the link in there again. So good. Yeah, come like and subscribe to my channel if you want. I'm not used to saying that yet. I'm still getting started.
Yeah. Let's connect with each other. This is
Yes.
what
Yeah.
it's all
Exactly.
about: is connecting with each other, uplifting each other. Let's put a little bit of light in this dark world today, and we can
Mm-hmm.
do that together.
Yeah. Yeah. Support each other. Yeah, there's enough to go around. And I think that we
Absolutely.
forget that sometimes. Enough of
I
everything to go around.
you have a dog that has a disability, or just kind of just acts like mine.
Love you too, Linda. Thanks everyone for coming. This was fun.
Yeah,
Really fun. Yeah.
absolutely. I had a lot of fun, and I feel good, and I'm gonna sleep good because I don't sleep good at night. So yeah, thank you very much, Trista. This was
Awesome.
awesome. You're
Oh,
very
Christine's still
welcome,
here.
Christine. And
Yeah. Thank
and
you so much,
we
everyone.
definitely need to do this again. I would love to do
Mhm.
this again.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and maybe, we could change it up a little bit, or something.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's your area of expertise.
It's
I'm not.
different. It's different every time. Like, because it
Is it
depends who's in the
really?
chat and what they're going through, or not even in the
Okay.
chat, because you can listen to this. If people find this video 8 months from now, it's going to
Right.
resonate with them in that moment, right? Like, it's not time.
Good
Time doesn't
night,
matter.
Roman. You're welcome,
Yeah. Good night,
Jackie.
Roman. Yeah, so anytime someone finds this, it's going to be, maybe the things that I say are going to resonate with them too, but different things will come up. Because even when I'm working on the same person, because I've had clients that will come regularly, and it's a little
Oh
different every time, and different things will come up every time.
my girl, you
So
can't get in
yeah.
my lap. You're too big. Trying to get in my lap.
Aw.
So I want to try something the next time that we do this. And girl, whenever you're game, you just hit me up and we'll set something up. Okay?
Okay.
And I don't
Yeah.
care if it's next week or whatever, because I
Yeah. Well,
really
and I'm
want.
not working right now, so yeah, it's perfect timing.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All
Yeah.
right, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
get you out there. So yeah, that will be good. But I want to try to do it. I want to try to do it through the YouTube.
Oh, okay. I've never streamed through YouTube directly.
Okay, well, I want to try
Is that
that,
what you
and
mean? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I want to try that. I don't know if it will work, but it's worth a shot because I'm
I
trying
think
to get. Okay, girl, give me a few minutes. I'm almost done. Okay, give me a minute. Um, I am over halfway there for my subs, but my watch hours are crap, girl.
to stream from YouTube? No, I don't think you need that much. I asked ChatGPT and it gave me a list of all the oh, I can turn this down now. Now I won't be in a bathroom anymore. It gave me a list of all the things that you need to stream from YouTube, and I can do it. I haven't, but I know that I qualify. So yeah.
You are very welcome,
I'll send
Millie.
you I'll send you what ChatGPT told me. Because I
See,
think
I
it's
can
very
go live. I got 240. Last time I looked, it was 240 subs, I believe.
yeah, yeah. And I
Oh,
think you
okay.
only need
Desiree is saying that I
60.
can. Because if I do it
Yeah.
that way and I'm vertical like I am now, then that counts for my hours. Correct?
Yes. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. I haven't been
Yeah.
doing that.
I'll find what I found out and then I'll send it to you too. Because yeah, if I'm able to, then you certainly should be able to as well.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Well, hello, Bonnie.
All right.
So, does anyone
Well,
have any questions or thoughts or just invite guest Desiree? Okay. Okay.
okay.
Great. Great.
Awesome. Yeah,
Well,
if
I
anyone
think we
has any
should do it
questions.
again sometime.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you, Francine, for having me on.
Oh,
And thanks everyone
absolutely.
for coming. Yeah,
Yes,
lots of
thank you
fun.
guys for coming. So, yeah, all your questions were answered. Okay, awesome.
Excellent.
Okay, so they're putting
All
a
right.
feeding tube. They're giving you a feeding tube. Well, that'll be
Oh,
good. That'll be good.
yeah. Yeah. We should up our water intake. I mean, don't. Okay, so because honestly, I think a lot of people drink too much water, and I say that really hesitantly, but like, make sure you're getting your electrolytes because electrolytes will help your water to absorb better, and that's going to be like minerals, and most of us are mineral deficient. Everyone focuses on taking multivitamins, but multiminerals are really where we need to be focusing.
Right.
But that'll help
So,
you to absorb your water better. And like even a little pinch of salt, like a good salt will help.
yes. So
Oh yes, as Laura just said. Yeah.
I work outside all day, 10 plus hours a day I work on the road, and all weather elements can dehydrate you. It doesn't matter if it's
Mm-hmm.
120 damn degrees in the summertime or if it's below zero in the wintertime, you can get dehydrated. So the thing is you learn a lot when you're out on the road and you have to work in extreme weather like that. Just water, for one, just water, and too much of it is not good for you.
Yeah.
Cold
Yeah.
water is even worse because if you're already hot and you're drinking ice cold water and it hits your core, what's going to happen? You're going to be sick on the side of the road because your body can't break it down and you can't absorb it. I leave water
Yeah.
in my truck outside of my cooler for that reason. So it's not hot,
Yeah.
but it's not ice cold. And guzzling it your body don't
Yeah.
absorb it that way. Sip it.
Yeah.
Little sips here and there,
Yeah.
even if it's just a constant. And I've had the doctor tell me that. So
Yeah.
my
If you
body
think of it, oh
is
sorry.
hard to keep up with hydration. Okay. So the rule of thumb is one bottle of electrolytes to two bottles of water. Mm-mm. Two bottles of electrolytes and minerals to one bottle of water that you sip on.
Oh, and I just put electrolytes in all my water because they're
Yeah.
tasty. I use BioSteel and they're
Yeah.
so delicious. So that's just
Yeah.
what all my water is.
Absolutely.
And I
Because,
I do I love my cold water because I won't drink as much. Like if I have a bottle of, lukewarm water, I won't drink it. So for me
right.
it is either cold or hot. Like I like tea.
Yes.
But yeah, I do like the cold water. But yeah, yeah, something else I was going to add.
Yeah, because if you're putting that cold in your body, then your body has to work harder to
It
break
has to
it
heat it up
down
first.
so
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
absorb it. And that's not good on the body because then your body is
Mm,
getting overworked. Yes, lemon helps. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And
I
lemon's also
like
really good for
cool
the liver
water.
too.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
cool water, you know. And salt helps. And if you're like,
Mhm.
I keep pickle juice on my truck in the summertime because if you start feeling sick and because your body will tell you when your body's not right. It's like
Mhm.
will tell you that hey, I'm needing water. You're da 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 da. You're dehydrating. Pickle juice, pickle juice. The salt and the
Yeah.
vinegar in the pickle juice will help replenish some of that.
Yeah, yeah, the salt for the electrolytes and
Yep.
the acidity of
Yes.
the, vinegar will help the pH balance of your body. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
Laura, I am so jealous right now, girlfriend. She's getting ready to drink some hot cocoa. I am so jealous. Lemon juice is good also.
Yeah. I have lime juice in my tea right now. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. What I used to do, and I haven't in a
Yes.
while because when I
Yes.
moved, I ended up having to get rid of it. But so I made Soleil. If you've ever heard of Soleil, it's when you take a good salt. So I took Himalayan salt, put it in a jar, like three quarters or whatever, put a whole bunch of water with it and let it soak into the water. And then you can shake it up, pull out like a teaspoon, start slow. pull out a teaspoon. I got up to like a tablespoon or more. Like I would put a tablespoon in every bottle of water I had because I was kind of addicted. But it,
Yeah.
but from having my wisdom teeth removed, like drinking salt water is disgusting. I don't want to do that. But you know what I like? Salted chocolate. So I got dark chocolate stevia and I put
Mm-hmm.
it in my salt water and it was like drinking a salted chocolate bar. It was so delicious. You have no
Oh,
idea. And
wow.
I ended up drinking more than I probably should have.
Right.
But yeah, so good.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yes, all weather elements can dehydrate you drastically. It doesn't matter if it's
Oh,
114 outside or below zero.
speaking Lauren's language. I remembered what I was going to say. Because I don't wear chapstick, I just can't handle crap on my lips.
Yeah.
But because of that, if I'm dehydrated, I know. But also, if your lips are dry,
Mm-hmm.
then you're way past dehydrated. Like that's when it's
Yes.
getting bad. Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah.
the other thing that, if you're not going to the bathroom enough is a
Hmm.
sign of dehydration.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
dark, very dark urine is a sign of
Yeah.
dehydration.
Yeah. That's tough for the kidneys. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I use lanolin on my lips. All I seen was on my lips, and I'm like, wait, what? And I had to go back up and read the one before it.
Yeah, and Laura uses
Yes,
beef tallow.
lanolin.
Yeah, I've heard good things about both. I don't even bother with those. Coconut
Right.
oil sometimes, or I
Yep.
have, but not often because then I just
Yeah.
lick it off anyway, right?
Yeah. I was just like, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's
I'm
too delicious.
constantly wiping it off because it just kind of sits
Mhm,
there. It doesn't absorb it just kind of sits there.
mhm.
All right. Anybody got any more
Hmm.
questions? Anything to add? Anything to say? If not, we're going to get off of here because I got to get up at 4 a.m. and it's been a
Got to
little
get
bit of
ready for
a,
Truth Wave. See everybody in 45 minutes or so. Maybe not you if you have to sleep, but that's a
oh
good
no, I'll be
excuse.
I'll be out, girl. I am so relaxed right now. As soon as I know,
Good.
as soon as I hit that bed, it's not going to be long, and I'm just going to be because my
Yeah.
three
Yeah.
girls will end up coming in there and snuggling up with me, and once they snuggle up with me and I'm done. I'm done. I got two on one
Excellent.
side and one on the back side.
Yep.
Just a snuggling.
I end up sometimes because well, mine are cats, so they're a lot smaller, thankfully. But yeah, one up by the pillow, one on my hip or my back, depending on how I'm laying, and the other one either at the foot of my bed or between my knees. It's
Yeah.
almost always.
And y'all are very, very welcome. We appreciate all of y'all showing up tonight. I know that, life gets busy, as we know. I was late for my own live, but, it happens. And I thank y'all for understanding. I thank you guys for showing up. And, y'all are great. Y'all are great. And I'm telling you, if you
Laura.
guys need a reset, go check out Victor at Truth Wave.
Hmm.
He is hands down awesome. He'll get you fixed right up, guys. Absolutely go check him out.
And that'll be in
He's
like 45
amazing.
minutes to an hour.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. And I try to
Yeah.
catch him when I can, but it's more like on when I'm days that I'm off, like on the weekends, that I can catch him more than through the week. Because I'm on the road
Yeah.
when he's on and in bed when he's on at night. But
And I know that
yeah,
like you don't get the chat with replays, but I find still the replay is really powerful as well. If I miss it,
yes,
which is rare,
yeah.
but if I miss it, then I watch the replay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Victor has, I've learned so much with, sitting in on his lives like that. Like the energy ball, when I
Mhm.
first, um, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, man, I'm going to flub this up. I know I am because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. But Victor is great. Even if you don't know what you're doing, he helps you with that. And so now when I sit with him and he goes, all right, go ahead and make your energy. But I'm like, oh, yeah, I got this, Victor. Today I got this. It's
That's awesome.
great. It is. It's awesome. So yes, definitely y'all go check him out. He's amazing. He's one of the better ones on YouTube. I think we have
Agreed.
quite a few of those in our community,
Yeah.
and I'm for
Yeah.
that I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful.
Same. Yeah. Yeah. Family. It's my family
Yes,
for
yes.
sure.
You know,
Yeah.
because all my life I never fit in. It didn't matter where I went, who I
Same.
hung with, or what
Hmm.
freaking state I was in. I never fit in. And look at me now. I
And me
found a place
too.
where I fit.
And you know what I think that just hit me now with you saying that is like, think about it. So I bet that a lot of us are like that, where we just didn't feel like we belonged with everyone we were with because you're in this like, our small communities that, of in real life people, but that doesn't mean that you mesh with them. So then, yeah, you feel left out or you feel like you don't
Yeah,
belong. But now
right.
with us all coming together, even though there's, physical distance, like energy doesn't care about distance.
Exactly.
And we find each other and we have found each other. And how powerful is that?
Right.
Now all of these people who were kind of left out in the cold because we didn't connect with other people in our midst, now we are connecting, and that's huge. And I
It
think that
is.
that's why a lot of changes are happening in the world. And I think
Yes.
we're it. And there's communities like us, I'm sure, all over the place.
And thank you, Richleen. Thank you very much. And you guys have a good night too. And we're going to go ahead and end our stream. And
Hmm.
I will see you backstage, Trista. Y'all have a good night.
Sounds
We
good.
love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming
Yeah, I
by.
love you guys so much. Thank you.